whispering quiet. "Nonsense comforts. You're okay, buddy. You're doing great. Just breathe for me." Each time she spoke, the creature's pulse steadied. Its body, engineered for battle, conditioned for rage, responded to the sound of calm. Outside, the soldiers watched the impossible unfold, a creature that had torn starships apart, lying still under human hands. When the surgery ended, Mara sank to her knees, exhausted but smiling faintly. "See? Told you you'd pull through." The warbeast's golden eyes blinked. Slowly, painfully, it moved, lowering its massive head until it rested on the ground beside her. Then, it exhaled, a sound halfway between a sigh and a rumble of thunder. The tent lights flickered as the alien commander stepped forward, awestruck. "It listened to you." "It obeyed. What did you do?" Mara wiped her brow. "Nothing special," she said softly. "I just spoke to it like it mattered." 3 days later, the warbeast stood again. Its wounds had sealed, scars glowing faintly silver, a mark of Terran biotech integration. When the medics approached, it ignored them. But when Mara entered the field, it knelt. The entire camp froze. The commander whispered, "It's bowing to you." Mara only smiled and patted the creature's muzzle. "Guess I've got a new assistant." From that day on, the warbeast refused any rider but her. Together, they became a legend, the healer and the titan. They didn't fight for conquest. They fought for life. Where Mara went, the warbeast followed, shielding refugees, carrying wounded soldiers, clearing fire when cities burned. And every time someone asked how she controlled it, her answer never changed. "I don't control him." I ask. Years later, when the war ended, Mara retired to a quiet colony on the edge of known space. She built a small animal clinic under twin suns, a modest wooden sign reading "Easy Buddy Veterinary." And in the meadow behind it lay the warbeast, old, scarred, peaceful. Children played on its back. Birds nested in its horns. When visitors asked if the stories were true, if she really healed a monster no one else could approach, she'd chuckle and scratch the beast's jaw. "Monsters aren't born," she'd say. "They're just the ones nobody bothered to be gentle with." When Mara passed away at the age of 94, the warbeast rose one last time. It walked into the mountains, looked toward the stars, and let out a single echoing roar that shook the horizon. The next morning, it was gone. Only 2 footprints remained, and a message burned into the ground in molten letters.